Welcome back to BTS with Jess, a behind-the-scenes arts show inspiring young people just like you who are pursuing a creative career. This episode is all about music, and I can't wait to be joined by Chloe Veronica right here at the Studio and Star Factory. The Studio and Star Factory is a space for artists to come and refine their musical skills in a studio. I can't wait to hear what Chloe has to say about being a young artist and telling me all about her journey in the music industry. Let's go meet her. Chloe Sea, formerly known as Chloe Veronica prior to her recent name change, is an emerging singer-songwriter from the Barossa Valley, with a folk pop style inspired by artists including Taylor Swift and Phoebe Bridgers. Chloe has released 2 of her very own original songs, which can be found on music streaming platforms.
I get a lot of inspiration from other artists, like out in the world. I get a lot of inspiration from Taylor Swift, Phoebe Bridgers. There's a lot of Australian artists like Matt Corby that I like to take a lot of inspiration from. Making music is a really good way to express like emotions and stories. It's a good like creative outlet for young people, and I think it's something that should be promoted more. It's a really good way to express your feelings, and it feels like just amazing to be able to perform and write my own songs. So how did you learn to sing and then read music and play instruments? What was the process behind that? I had a lot of music lessons here in the studio. I've had a couple of music lessons mostly for vocal here. I've been able to work on my vocal technique so that I can get it to a point that I want to be like performing at. So it's like so that I know that I can be confident performing what I want to be singing. And then I get lessons for piano and guitar outside of this space, usually at school, and that's helped me to learn and read music and be able to understand like chord progressions and things like that, so that I can be able to write my own songs with the knowledge of music theory as well. I think that anyone who wants to start pursuing musical endeavours would need to just do a lot of research to begin with, to understand kind of where they want to go with their music, because there's a lot of different like ways that you can go with music. It's like a massive industry. To start with, I think, depending on what they're wanting to do, if it's something like writing music and releasing music, it's a good way to just start by writing songs yourself, and then if there's something that you're really proud of and you want to show someone, you can find people to show them to, email things to people, make like a Dropbox link and show people the songs, a SoundCloud link. Just start by like getting yourself out there.
Talking of getting yourself out there, that is exactly what Chloe is about to do by performing live at the Wheatsheaf Hotel. I'm going to head in and get a piece of the action. The Wheatsheaf Hotel is one of Adelaide's hotspots for live music, hosting a variety of genres. This evening, Chloe will be sharing her unique sound and captivating audiences as part of the Songwriters, Composers and Lyricists Association Showcase, also known as Scala's Live at the Wheatie. Well, now I am at the Wheatsheaf Hotel, and Chloe Veronica is about to be performing her very own hits live on the stage. I can't wait to have a listen, so let's go check it out.
Because I actually still drive all the time. Yeah, so it's not like it's new.
So we're going to introduce Chloe Veronica. Chloe, do you want to come closer? Because do you want to get yourself plugged in there and we'll make sure that that's all working?
I'm inspired by artists like Taylor Swift, Phoebe Bridgers, kind of artists like that.
Taylor Swift, boy, is she doing okay for herself? Look, we're looking forward to your set. So we'll take you through to almost 9 o'clock. So everyone, put your hands together for Chloe Veronica.
This first song that I'll be singing is called Crumbling. It's a song that I wrote about like middle of last year, I reckon. Here we go. I've been staring at the sun for too long, and I've been oblivious to the storms that come my way, because everything that I thought I knew was wrong. Take off my eye patches, 'cause the world is in disarray. The world is crumbling around my feet, and if I keep up this running, I'll never see what it all could have been. Performing live is it's a good way to get noticed. There's always people there that could be watching, that could be a venue owner, it could be anyone watching. So it's kind of like a really good way to feel the music and feel good about yourself and kind of get seen. It feels amazing, and I think any other upcoming artist that wants to perform live, I think that's like a really great way to get started as well.
Okay, thanks very much.
Well, if you were as inspired as I am by Chloe's performance, then stay tuned. I will be meeting Australian Idol performer Emerauld and visiting the Gawler Youth Band, a local initiative where young people just like you can get involved in music. The Northern Sound System is the City of Playford's youth, music and creative industries facility, where young people can develop skills, write, record, produce and perform their own music. With 3 recording studios, a 420-seat performance venue and more, this is where Australian Idol performer Emerauld does most of her creative work. Today, Emerauld will show me around her studio and explain how she produces and performs her own original songs.
Hey Jess.
Hey, how are you?
Alright, how are you?
Good.
It's lovely to see you.
Lovely to meet you too. What have we got in here?
So this is my studio that I currently work in.
In about year 5, I got a red ukulele from one of the school auctions. So that's when I started to actually teach myself music and start to learn more about music.
Yeah.
So that I think is kind of the pinnacle of where it all properly started for me. So the steps I take to actually perform at a gig, I need to figure out what equipment I'm going to take. I have a sheet that I have at home that has different columns in it. And each column is for different types of gigs. If it's a really small gig, I'll only take a smaller speaker. I'll take my guitar and only one microphone. But if I have, say, a much bigger gig, I have this thing called a column speaker, a JBL PRX1. It's actually really fancy. It's this big column that has a 180 radius that has for sound and all of that. And I take leads. I take microphone leads, microphone stand, guitar, and any other instruments I play. So what initially inspired me to go onto Australian Idol was actually another girl who was on like it was either British or American talent show, Grace Vanderwall. She went onto this show and played ukulele and an original song for every single solo audition she did. Australian Idol was something. It was fun, it was sad, and it was long. Probably the most challenging part was actually getting out of Australian Idol. So I made it to like the top 40, top 30. And when I got voted out, it was really difficult because it was in a group competition part where I was singing Land Down Under. So it was pretty tough when I got out on that sort of song as well. I remember holding in my tears as I was walking off stage and I said, "Have a good day" to all of the judges, just because it was a dream I'd had for so long, and it seemed like it all just ended within like 30 seconds because they decided to not keep me on the show. And the intensity of the whole show just kind of like shadowed the fact that it was actually just a new beginning for me. I was really nervous when it was being aired because I was like, my face is about to be plastered all over all of Australia's TVs. And I was like, what am I going to do with this? But I kind of realized that it was like a brand new beginning because I was like, my music was getting better, if that makes sense. Not just in like my writing wise, but like I was gaining more followers online, I was getting more views on my videos, people were recognizing me in public, I was booking more gigs.
As you can see, the Northern Sound System is a professional and welcoming studio environment where young people like Emerauld, or you, can build the skills they need for their music careers. Now that I've learnt all about Emerald's journey as a singer and songwriter and her time on Australian Idol, she's going to show me what goes on behind the scenes of her music composition process.
You float like a feather in a beautiful world.
Once the whole song is complete, I like to put it into Logic. When it's actually in Logic Pro, for example, this is Logic Pro, it's got a bunch of different sections. So there's like guitar, there's bass guitar, and there's vocals in there. Logic is really easy to navigate. It's a lot like these programs, GarageBand and BandLab. Those are what I started out on when I was first recording my own music. They are laid out basically the exact same way. They've got less plugins, less presets, and like less things like reverb and all of that. They've still got it, but like a lot more minimal, mainly because it's free and it's to start out on. But it's a really good way to actually get into the swing of learning how to use Logic.
Thought I could fly, but my feet never left the ground. Maybe if I tried harder, I would have gotten further. Thought I could love, but I wasn't strong enough. People say you need to love yourself first, but all I'm feeling is so much worse. I found a telescope, but I'll keep my eyes closed. People say it gets better from here, but I fear it won't, so I won't go.
As well as competing in Australian Idol, performing at live music venues and composing her own songs, Emerauld has recently released this brand new song called Telescope.
Thought I could help, but you pushed me further away. I wanted to stay and fight for you, tore my try and sleep my life away. But my mom got worried about me and said, baby, why do you worry?
Well, today I had a wonderful time here at the Northern Sound System, catching up with Emerauld, hearing all about her music composition process, and even listening to a live performance of her brand new song, Telescope. Now, if you are as inspired as I am to join a local youth band, then stay tuned, because up next I will be visiting the Gawler Youth Band, an incredible local initiative for young people like you who want to get involved in music. So I will see you after the break. The Gawler Youth Band is a council-run initiative in Gawler, designed for young people who want to collaboratively write, rehearse and perform their very own original songs. So whether you are just starting out on your musical journey or an accomplished musical prodigy, stay tuned, because the Gawler Youth Band might be just the right place for you.
It's for the young and the old. The story has been told.
Well, after catching up with Emerauld and Chloe, I am here at the Gawler Council Chambers checking out a wonderful opportunity for young people just like you to get involved in a local band. Right now, the Gawler Youth Band is rehearsing for their end-of-year performance. I'm so excited to be involved in such an incredible initiative involving young people in music. Let's have a look at what they're going to do.
Lawn Bowls, Gawler.
Yeah, if you like. Just to test. Or you can wait until a little bit later. Up to you.
The Gawler Youth Band is about to begin their end-of-year performance in only 5 minutes' time. I'm about to go in and I can't wait to see what they're going to perform for us. And that will actually include a new song that they have composed. A lot of work has gone into this song and it's called Petrichor. Sounds really cool and I can't wait to learn more.
End-of-year showcase.
Lily, tell me about the Gawler Youth Band's new song, Petrichor. What is it about?
So petrichor, the meaning of the word petrichor is the smell after it rains, and it's about the different seasons and how in summer when raindrops hit the sidewalk they kind of evaporate.
How long did it take to create this song? I've heard that it took a lot of effort from the entire youth band, a lot of collaboration.
Yeah, it took quite a while to write it and like recording it.
Would you recommend other young people join the Gawler Youth Band if they want to join a positive environment where they can make friends and learn how to play instruments?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. It's a positive, very fun space to be within, yeah.
I've been in the youth space for about a year now within the community. Definitely a
fantastic place to be. Love the people, love all the workers. Very positive and very, happy place to be in. Definitely one of my favourite places in Gawler.
Now I'm joined by Ren, who is part of the Gawler Youth Band, but he is also part of his very own band called
Costanza Gemini.
I'm not sure if I could remember how to say that, but Ren, tell me about the songs that you're playing today.
Well, the songs we're playing today, we're playing 2 covers, and they're by the band Megadeth, and the songs in question are Dread and the Fugitive Mind and The Mechanics. Today I'm playing my Kramer Dave Mustaine signature guitar. We are Costanza Gemini. Costanza, as in George Costanza.
You're at my station, and you brought your mother to me. You're better, yeah, romantica.
Ren, your performance that we just watched was absolutely fantastic. How do you feel you went?
Thank you. I think we had a really good performance. I think, we all sounded great. We just went out there and shredded.
I was honest for the second time. I guess that wasn't really what you had in mind.
A lot of people, myself included, don't talk, don't look at anybody, too scared to even touch a microphone, and it's just a really welcoming environment. So especially Crafty helps us all very much to feel like we're not just insane when we walk in, because we have a lot of fun, we have a really good time, and we can all be ourselves, which is most important.
Now, Emerauld has made an appearance today to watch the performance by the Gawler Youth Band. Now, Emerauld, it's not your first time appearing on BTS with Jess. How did you find the performance today, and what do you recommend to young people who are wanting to join a youth band in the community? Do you recommend that they join a space like the Gawler Youth Band?
Yeah, so I thought the performance today was magnificent. There were so many different types of people, so many different types of musicians. They're all different kinds of ages, so it's a really inclusive environment. If you are in Gawler or a different regional space and you're wanting to join this sort of thing, definitely just get your mates together and be like, hey, here's how to play a guitar, and just get a small band together. Or if there's already a band, go and talk to them about joining as well. Honestly, music is a great way to just express your emotions, so this is a really great way to go through it.
Well, thank you for tuning in to yet another episode of BTS with Jess, a behind-the-scenes arts show inspiring young people just like you to get creative. Now, if you want to keep up to date with all things creative, then follow BTS with Jess on Facebook and Instagram, and I'll see you next week.